Hi Leo, and welcome to your weekly tarot. This will be from the 3rd to the 10th of April. And listen, if I flash this, it's because someone's copying me, as you probably know. I'll put it up there, guys. Okay, Leo, what have we got? Could you start the first few days of next week with the most incredible combination of cards? Sorry, when I pulled the cards, I thought, oh my gosh, the Sun, the World, the Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles. Just, wow. Crowning card, the Empress. It's that feeling I had for you in April's general reading. It's that there's this golden thread just pulling you through, Leo, and you've got to trust it, okay? Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, lovely, solid energy for you. At the end of the week's a bit more of a challenge, but just don't even worry, okay? Because there's 10, there's an ending. It's the ending of a difficult phase. So this Empress is your crowning card, and this is just about abundance, prosperity, Mother Earth, reaping. So if some of you have been really putting out a lot of energy into finances, like CV sending, that sort of thing, this is about reaping. This is the harvest, and that is the crowning card of your whole week. And she's pulling you, Leo, and go with her. Be careful of the anxiety, if any's going on for you this week. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, a very similar theme. This is a bit, I would say, news regarding money, okay? Or alternatively, it can just be you, you going out to work. It can be you focusing, trying to take action regarding your financial world. But because that Empress is in the top of the deck, the crowning card, and because of your other cards, there's more feeling of some good news is going to come your way, Leo, regarding your financial world, okay? The Empress is a bit love as well. Your two additional cards is Loyal Heart. There you go, very much like the Empress. And the Observer. Now I'm going to link this Observer with the Nine of Swords that you've pulled again, and that anxiety that some Leos, you've definitely been pulling that card now and again. It seems to be backwards and forwards that you're getting over it, and then it comes back again, okay? Now the Observer card is about, I suppose it's about mindfulness, isn't it? It's about not getting lost in anxiety, and it's okay, Leo. I'm totally with you about fear and how the mind just. But anxiety is going to the future. It's being in the present, but your mental energy running to the future, and it's creating all these tapes. Okay, I want you to mind it. Be the observer. Just observe your thoughts, but don't emotionally attached to them. Which actually, I'm sorry, I'm going to start your reading, but that's just exactly what I've seen with these cards. Anyhow, what a start to your week. The Sun with the Six of Discs. Again, as a money theme, okay? This can be given or receiving financial support, wherever you're at. It's going to be different for every Leo, okay? It's also about sharing with another person. It's about mutuality, but there's a bit of a financial energy with that Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. So I think if any Leos are waiting to hear about money, this is a really good card, okay? Or you might be called to help someone else out financially, okay? Or this could just be, it could be a meeting between. It's a really good card about relationships too, because there's such an equality of two people. I call it a mutuality card with the Sun. So whatever you're wanting to manifest this week, it's a definite yes card, okay? This is this beautiful vitality, okay? It's And what right next to it is a Judgment card, which is just, again, there's this feeling of just yes, yes, yes to your week, Leo. Okay, this is the Rebirth card. This is about giving thanks for having a second chance. That could be love. It could be around work and finances, because there's such a financial energy to your week. But whatever it is, you're giving thanks. And it's paired with the World. I mean, guys, it doesn't get better, does it really? The World is the end of a karmic cycle. It's the incorporation, the integration of an awful lot of lessons that have been learned. And it's almost like, I've just got a flash in my head that some Leos are getting that get out of jail card. See, some of you might have been caught in some challenging life circumstances. And these cards are literally saying, you're out. You've got that freedom card. You've been given the pass and the green, and the door's been opened for you. How incredibly exciting. I'm sorry, Leo. Okay, so things do get a bit, so after all this incredible energy of whatever you're needing to resolve is going to be resolved, okay? You then go a bit back, okay? You go back to the anxiety, okay? And I told you before, this is just someone who's sitting imagining every single worst outcome in the whole world, and it's going to happen to you, Leo. Okay, that's basically what she's doing, and she can't sleep. But right behind her is the wise owl of wisdom, but she can't see him because the 9 swords are there. Okay, it's just basic anxiety and fear. But it's really interesting with that observer card, because it's paired with a 4, which means you're not emotionally attaching to the drama, okay? So when we emotionally attach to the drama, we get into the worst place, okay? Because our emotions follow where our thinking takes us, and literally we can go to hell, basically. Or it feels like that. We get really into fear. We lose our center. We lose our Empress, which is connection with the body, okay? I suppose that's when the heart palpitations start and the loss of breath. But because you pulled that observer card, I think some Leos have been learning that fine art of learning to manage anxiety. Okay? Not all of yous, but that's what it's saying to do. If you do not attach your emotional responses, then the tapes in the head eventually just stop, basically. And that's all mindfulness is, and meditation. You then end with the 10 of Wands with the 5. So there's still a little bit of stress and tension, okay? The 10 of Wands, as you know, is someone who's came to the end of a difficult journey, a period where where the outcome's been unknown, because he's come through the moon and the night, and he's about to walk into a new chapter, okay? And this has been a very difficult passage, because look at his poor back, okay? He feels oppressed by life, he feels weighted, that he's carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders, but you're about to put it down. And it's with the 5, so there's a little bit of stress attached to you, Leo. With that 5, it could be bickering with others in your environment, but quite often be compassionate, because to yourself, but it's because you've had so much weight to carry, okay? And it's a sense of just, I've had it, I just want to drop this bull and go on with it, okay? So be the observer, try not buy into whatever drama is going on. So I'm going to try and conclude, bring it all to a whole. So I'm flashing it so my people can't keep copying my work. The core of your week is the Empress, okay? A bit like your April reading, there seems to be this energy pulling you. It's bigger than you. Don't even resist it, just feel it. The Empress is being in the body, looking after your breath, your well-being, that sort of thing, Leo, okay? Beautiful goddess. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so very similar, earthy element. Some could be receiving good financial news. That's sort of mirrored with the Six of Discs, guys, and the Sun. Someone's going to make contact, maybe, who's going to give some financial support. Okay, and it's sort of leading to a feeling, it's that get out of jail card. There's a feeling that you're giving thanks and you've got a new beginning. You've got to start over again because you've learnt the lessons, Leo. You know, you've integrated and learned what needs to be learned from this chapter of your life, and a new one wants to begin, okay? And then there's a sense of going back a couple of steps, but we always go back to... It's like, you know, when you move house and you have to go back and tidy the house. That's what I'm getting. There might be a step backwards where you need to go back and work again a bit. But because that Knight is with the 4, you're not as emotionally engaged with it. So be that observer of your thinking and sort of just go, oh yeah, you know, a bit like Zen Buddhism, sorry. Don't emotionally engage with the anxiety, and eventually it just begins to stop, okay? And that 5 of Wands and the 10 of Wands is about, I don't know, it's a coming to the end of a long oppressive pattern, and there's a bit of stress attached to it, Leo. I really wouldn't, there's a part of me not even giving it any attention, and I think maybe that's what you need to do. You're moving forward, okay, and there's always a bit of resistance and work to be done. Don't give it your energy. Observer, loyal heart. Whatever good's happening to you this week is because you've earned it, because you've learnt the lessons. Okay, Leo, I love you guys. Thank you for all your messages. I love getting them, and I wish you well. Bye.